What's going on, world? It's your boy at Big Game James _36, and this is Big Games B.S, part of the Media Group, presented by MFTKFoundation.com. We'll get into a little bit more about what MFTKFoundation.com does here, but more importantly, we are officially midway through the 6th annual James Coleman Gives Back Community Weekend that we sponsored through the MFTK Foundation. 4,000 short is kind of where we're at right now. Come a long way from where we're at. We raised this last 4. Life would be great. Life would be grand. Trying to make sure we were able to properly supply and stuff the backpacks for the young men and women, and also make sure we're having a good football camp. So Tallahassee's this weekend. My birthday is Saturday. I will be 41 years old. I'll be handing out backpacks in the hood. I will also be doing my my football camp on Sunday. On that Sunday at FAMU DRS. So if you're in the Tallahassee area, make sure you go check out and you want a bag, JamesColemanGivesBack.com is the website to go to register. JamesColemanGivesBack.com is the website to go to register, to make sure you're able to get you a bag. Make sure you can participate in the camp, or if you want to go volunteer, we are definitely taking volunteers for that as well. If you want to donate to help us get over that last $4,000, MFTK Foundation, MFTKFoundation.com/donate is where you would go for that. We've been picking up some good sponsors, just trying to get everything to come in, and so that we can finalize what it is that we have going on. So outside of that, before we get into the breakdown of what the show is going to be, we like to start our show off each and every day with a solid word of prayer. So let's go ahead and get that word of prayer in there, Miles.
You already know what time it is, dog. Thank you, God, for another day. Thank you, God, for another day. Thank you, God. God is great. All the time. All the time. Nobody wanna thank you, God. Thank you, God. Go.
All right, what we got, Jaden?
All right, welcome to the evening edition of Big Games BS here on Monday, July 21st. this is your first time here at the show, welcome. It's called Big Games B.S. because we bring the good, the bad, and the BS of the sports world, especially football, to your screens. I'm going to start off today's show with our MFTK segment. I know if you caught the beginning of the show, you caught James mentioning the Orlando book bag giveaway. So we got a news article and a video to discuss, also highlighting the other events he mentioned as well. Then transitioning into the college world, we have a overseas offer we extended to someone born in Sweden. So we're going to tap into that, get into some video on his X account. Then we got two other college segments before we dive into the NFL. Man, this past weekend, if you weren't on Twitter, then I will let you know that the Jaguars 14U men's flag championship team won, and Bryson Wright, Mandarin U's own, went viral. More times than I can count, man. So we're going to dive into that. Then we have a lot of topics to discuss as the veterans report to training camp. A majority of the team's veterans report to training camp this week. Then we have our Big Games BS segment where we bring the scope of the convo outside the typical football world. And we have a RIP to discuss. I already see it in the chat, and then some other news in the popular culture world. But first things first, I have this post to share with you all regarding the book bag drive in Orlando this past weekend. So got a post right here from Travis D. Holmes, and he said, shout out to Big Game James. 500 bags distributed in Orlando. His daughter volunteered and was interviewed by the news too. Got some pictures right here. So this is what the book bags look like. That's the interview right there. And then we're going to get into the interview James did with the news in Orlando. So this is News 6. Click Orlando. So I'm going to play this video. Let me know if you can hear the sound, James. And everybody, please enjoy this video.
At West Oaks Elementary School this morning, more than 400 kids were expected to come and pick out one of those, a backpack for the new school year. Former FSU fullback and NFL player James Coleman put this event on through his organization MFTK. Coleman hosts give back events across Orlando, Jacksonville, and his hometown, Tallahassee. After seeing all the kids registered for this giveaway, he says he wants to do more to help out.
Most of the bad decisions I ever made in life came down to lack of resources and food. So if we can kind of try to help eliminate some of that and take some of that burden off of the parents, then that's what we're here for.
That is really cool. Backpack relief for parents when it comes to their back-to-school budget. One parent told News 6's Emily McLeod the giveaway helps him save upwards of $200.
It helped out a lot, a lot, because almost spending almost between $30 and $50 just for a book bag.
Yeah, it adds up. And with back to school right around the corner, our News 6 community correspondents are working on what you need to know before you send your kids back to class, how to save, and of course, what has anything to do with your kid's school. Keep an eye out for it on clickorlando.com for our upcoming coverage.
It was a cool situation. Learned a lot of things went right, some things went wrong. But we had a great time. Shout out to Brittany Christie, Christie Philanthropy. I think we're at 500 bags already. The goal is to give about 1,000 to 1,200 bags, book bags, over in Tallahassee. We got the specialty ones. We got the ones with as I joke, with the little colored kids on it that says I can do anything. Them bags is lit, man. But I should have went and got. You think Trey gonna move too slow to go get what I need him to get. You ever did something and you feel like you just did it too big? Like I bought the bag. We went through a new vendor. Shout out to my guy Johnny Griffin with the T Sports Like if y'all need somebody to give you some good stuff, man, he gonna work with you, right? Like Johnny gave me the quote, gave me the bag. The bag's too goddamn nice. Like I'm sitting here like, yo, this is a good ass bag. This is a solid ass bag. Like cushiony, durable. Like I'm like, bro, like next year
put it free.
That's like next year, you know, we're gonna have to step on the work a little bit, man. Like, we got
some money.
We got to make it stretch, man. Like I'm like, dog. Hey, so I had a sponsor. So somebody was supposed to sponsor the bag. This isn't funny, but it is funny. Somebody was supposed to sponsor the bags, right? Completely backed out. Did not say anything, dog. And then I realized kind of why they might have backed out. Like, imagine you come up, you like, you know what? How many bags you giving away? 500 bags? I got you, dog. Just do 500 times $10. Anybody know what that math come out to be? That's $5,000. $5,000, dog. I went in that bitch and I was looking in my pocket. And you ever seen Smokey from Friday? Like when he was counting the money and he was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he flipped it over 6, 7, like try to count it. That's what I was trying to make the money in my pocket like grow, but it couldn't. So we didn't we actually didn't have school supplies for that one, but they got bags and it showed me something that I needed to see in myself. There ain't nothing nobody can say worse to me than what I say to myself in the mirror. And I was whipping my ass about not being able, not coming through, even though it's somebody else's fault. It ends and it begins with me. And man, to see them people just as happy for them nice ass bags. And what's really lovely is, did you notice what was on the bags, Jaden?
MFTK?
MFTK. We got 500 people in the city of Orlando with MFTK on their backs. There will be another 2,000 people minimum with MFTK on their backs between Tallahassee. I will be able to look at somebody, spot them, and I'm going to point, and I'll know that that's the MFTK on their back. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Let me take this call. Mute me real quick.
Shout. Oh, hello.
Kaden.
Okay, bet. Shout out to, like James said, all the people in Orlando who got their hands on that MFTK backpack. The brand is getting stronger. The brand is growing. Like he said, there is going to be more MFTK backpacks this weekend right here with the Tallahassee drive-through backpack giveaway and food distribution. I know once James get off the phone, we're going to touch up on this as well. So if you guys are planning to pop out to this event right here, make sure to say what's up to James and me. I'm going to be around him with the camera, getting some footage at both of these events right here. So on Saturday, July 26th at Bond Elementary from 9 to 12, there is going to be that backpack and giveaway and food distribution. Excuse me. Then the following day, on July 27th, that Sunday, there will be a youth football camp from same time, 9 to 12 at FAMU DRS. So boys and girls ages 6 to 16, those are the parameters for that football camp, and we're going to get more and more kids with that MFTK backpack swag, and some kids will have the opportunity to get some game from some really dope people and really, really good people in the community, and people who know what they're talking about. They just don't talk the talk, they walked the walk. So super excited to be a a part of both of those events right there in Tally. And then if you are in the Jacksonville area on Saturday, August 2nd, there will be a drive-through backpack giveaway at Long Branch Elementary. That address is 3723 Franklin Street, Jacksonville, Florida. The time frame from that is 10 to 12 p.m. Excuse me. And then the following Sunday, August 3rd, there will be a youth football camp from 9 to 12. And then boys and girls ages 6 to 16, same parameter as the Tallahassee football camp. And this is going to be located at Mandarin High School, aka Mandarin University. If you're a fan of the show, then you know exactly what I mean. If you know, you know. But yes, this is part of James's community give back weekend for the Jacksonville. So super excited to be a part of both of those events, man. Make sure to say what's up to James. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of kids are going to get impacted, and I'm super excited to be a part of those movements. So, moving along from the MFTK segment, let's dive into some FSU football talk. Now, a lot of people have been have been very high on this three-star defensive end target Gustav Henriks Ross from Stockholm, Sweden. He has received an official offer from Florida State, and he, excuse me, the talented defender has informed Novell Central that he will be attending the Seminole season opening game versus Alabama on August 30th. Make sure to sign up for the tailgate as well. James and Peter Wark are co-hosting. So that weekend is going to be a frenzy. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be a movie. And we're going to look into some videos of Mr. Ross because, man, he is a problem on that football field. Had some footage on his Twitter account of camps. And so we're going to take a dive into the video. So let's get down to his measurables. He's 6'4", weighing at 235 pounds. Whew. Class of 2026 edge and tight end. Has a 3.5 GPA and runs a 4.6 40. That is what's up. That is what's up. He has 12 D1 offers. Man, 35-inch standing vertical. So, if you're a real FSU football fan, even keeping up with this process and watching the clips on this guy, you'd be very happy with this offer. And let's get into some of the film right here. So Brandon Collier said Gustav is a top 10 edge in the 2026 class, runs a 4.6 with that 36-inch vert, and he can cover a running back with ease, standing at that 6'4", 235-pound frame. Man, and y'all can see him right there saying, y'all should take him, coach. Look at him drag that dude to the ground with ease. Definitely a dog on that field, man. Got so much speed. And Brandon Collier also he got that TJ Watt in him. Man, super fast, super athletic, explosive, and super excited to get that offer from FSU. And man, just hopeful to see that we can land him and get him in that garnet and gold. So shout out to Mr. Ross himself and keep doing what you're doing on that football field. So that is our FSU segment for today, but we're going to still stay in the college football world with this next topic of Memphis. So Memphis made a $200 million offer to join the Big 12. Their current conference is the American Athletic Conference. So if you guys are not familiar, that is the AAC. And they made this $200 million offer to join the Big 12, like I previously mentioned. But we will see that the Big 12 is, quote, not interested in adding Memphis to their list of teams. Colorado is a team in the Big 12, for example, if you guys did not know. But whew, man, $200 million is no small fee. But the Big 12 is not interested in adding Memphis to their list of teams. And man, Memphis tried to branch out from the American Athletic Conference into something bigger. Obviously, want to be in the same conference as Colorado, for example. They did have a lot of viewership, so it's only right for them to branch out, get the TV views up, get the revenue up for their school. Makes sense in the stepping stone, but looks like they got denied. Sad to see, sad to see. We're going to finish off this college football segment with a sad, sad story coming from an SEC school. So, if you guys did not know, Ole Miss freshman Corey Corey Adams, who was a defensive end, was reportedly killed in a tragic shooting in Memphis. Man. This was such a sad story to hear. He was only 18 years old. And so I'm going to read some more info from the ESPN article. Man, just sad to see. Man, it's crazy to see the 06 to 2025. Whew, gone too soon, man. Gone too soon. So let's get into the details of the shooting. Ole Miss freshman football player Corey Adams was killed Saturday night in a shooting in Memphis. The Shelby County Sheriff's Office said Adams died at the scene in Cordova, Tennessee, right outside of Memphis. 4 other men were shot outside a residence and taken to area hospitals. None, though, are listed in critical condition. No arrests have been made as an investigation into the shooting continues. And this article was published yesterday at 1:06 p.m. Eastern time. And then Ole Miss made a statement saying, quote, while our program is trying to cope with this tragic loss, our thoughts are with his loved ones during this incredibly difficult time. Shelby County Sheriff's deputies responded to the scene Saturday night and stopped a car in an intersection near where the shooting occurred. They found Adams inside and provided life-saving measures until the arrival of the Shelby County fire personnel, who pronounced him dead. Man, gone too soon, man. Gone too soon. Tragic.
You gotta know how to move, man, and it's unfortunate. It's cats that leave and don't want to come back home because they're afraid of the circle that they're around. So, a lot of times, guys just gotta. I don't know, man. It's still senseless, man. You gotta live your life. So young. And I don't know if we talked about this, but you see the recruits, the Georgia commitment. That's like in a murder investigation.
No,
From Carrollton,
Georgia.
yeah, Carrollton High School. Yeah, it's and Florida got a guy who just got busted for weed.
I mean, come on, now.
Which is terrible.
Yeah,
like I don't understand.
whatever.
Like in this,
right?
like this day and age, why we still getting busted?
What's
for
his
weed?
bird? Let's get serious.
But again, when you got a future, man, you got to move there. And it's hard to tell people to do this, man, because you feel like you're restricted. But as I tell people, it's pretty girl privilege. Like everybody, you can't go where everybody goes. And I just read 85% of people are followers. When you have this exceptional talent, you got to be one of the 15.
Sad story coming out of that Ole Miss college franchise, and condolences, prayers up to everybody who was involved, and especially to Adams and his family, man. RIP to that young man. James, I know we had to step away from this show for a minute, but I just want to circle back right quick to the FSU commit in Mr. Ross. I just want to get your opinion on him because I saw
That's the
you.
German?
He's Swedish. He's Swedish.
One of them shits. All the same. So he follows me. So
neutral Sweden.
But I'm saying that's how the right got through. They went through Sweden and started fucking shit up, man. Like if Sweden would have, well, you know, whatever, dog. It's got nothing to do with him. I won't blame him for what happened. He's got all the tools. Like I remember watching. And what's crazy is whoever's running his social media, like they know what they're doing. Cause I just saw some. I'm like, man, I wish I could see some more film. It's just me. I mean, I ain't nobody. Them motherfucker, boom, quote tweets. Guess what I got? Film.
Dang.
I'm like, damn. All right.
How big is that for recruiters? Actually, does it actually take an effect?
Film,
like having a big social media presence.
Not really. But a good presence will help you get seen more. Like, because they're going to go watch it, break down the film. They're going to do whatever it is that they do. Because he's not going to a lot of football camps in America. Like, he's obviously an overseas prospect. But what he's going to do is, like, it's going to make guys, okay, I like that. I like that. And then you're going to go and move forward with that. And just like what they showed me, there's some things that maybe if you play better competition. But what am I looking for? I'm looking for explosion off the ball. So when he comes out of his stance, what does he look? Is he low? Is he explosive? He's all of those. Does he have good dip? He has good dip, and then he's able to bend. He turns the corner. He does a lot of things solid. Like, bitch got 11-inch mitts. Not 11-inch. Is it 11-inch? Yeah, it's 11-inch. My bad. The motherfucking hand is like, my hands are big. His hands are stupid.
We can work with it.
You know, 80-inch wingspan, like 10-foot broad jump, 30. Like those are good. Like, especially for him to be an old Nordic pilgrim, like an authentic white from the mounts of Caucasus, like with no like pure, like this is pure Aryan. This is what they was bragging on. I love that shit, dog. Come on, man, bring them over there. If we're gonna bring projects, bring a project with like this is good clay to build with,
right?
Last person we had from over there was Bjorn Werner. I don't even know that's how you say his name. But
I thought he just had a stroke.
But it's like the B with the apostrophe to J. Burn. You got to say it like Bjorn Werner. Like he was a first round pick to the Colts, man. Hell yeah. Go ahead, man. Bring me that coat. That was it the Atlantic Pilgrim. Like, bring you. Matter of fact, just so he can season a little bit, don't fly his ass over here. Make him catch a boat. Get him through the middle passes. Let him come through the reels. So like he can come through here prepared.
Come through Ellis Island.
Ain't shit gonna prepare him for Tallahassee summer heat though. Like I want some damn. If he's gonna come though, dog, bring some Swiss Miss. Like bring some good chocolate too, man. Like that's. He got all the measurables, like all jokes aside, though. Like he's like, fuck. We brought in worse players. Like, Targaryen blood, yes. Nah, Targaryens are the fire. The dragons. This motherfucker's what were the snow people called in Game of Thrones? God, it's crazy how this show's been off the air for this long.
For real.
The Frozen.
Oh.
The ice people.
I can't remember the name off the top of my head. It's been too long.
Nah, man, I'm all for it. I like the guy, man. Good. I mean, seems like a good ball player. The other one, I don't know who the hell that is.
Now, since we circle back to that commit, this is a perfect time to go into our NFL segment. But
What's called the White Walkers.
What? No, that's it. That is it. Put it on the timeline, Jaden, on the Sports 10 angle. White Walker. That's his nickname, is White Walker. Hey, if White Walker, matter of fact, let me tweet that out right now, boy.
Oh, no.
I'm giving him an NIL deal. If White Walker commits, he's getting a Pilgrim NIL deal.
Don't start. I know I shouldn't have read
If the White Walker commits.
that. Oh, no. Oh, no.
All right, my bad. Go ahead, Jaden.
So we're going to transition to the NFL, but we're not starting with the Jaguars NFL team. We're starting with the Jaguars 14U flag football championship team. So man, if you guys have been living under a rock this past weekend, let me inform you guys that yes, the Jacksonville Jaguars 14U flag football team won the NFL flag tournament, and Mandarin U's own B.Fi was fired. He broke the internet, going viral for this crazy snag right here that started it all. So I'm going to play this video right here. Then let's get into some banter.
Dang. Oh, you muted it?
Yeah, I just muted it. Everybody from Patrick Mahomes, Chad Ochocinco, Jimmy Smith, Adam Schefter, everybody saw this catch, retweeted it on their socials. You can see right there, got some of these comments for you on that screen. But man, me and Miles were talking before the show, James. And before this, he had 50,000 followers on Instagram. After the tournament, he's around 63.3K. So, jumping 13,000 followers from the exposure. But James, I got to be honest, man. There were some little boys out there, man. I knew they didn't stand a chance against Bryson.
Yeah. It's like, to be honest with you, Governor DeSantis, if you're listening to this, I need you to call it the Bryson Wright rule. It should be illegal for Bryson Wright to have to play against children his own age. Like, he has to play up. Like, when I saw that he's doing 14U shit, I'm like, man, what is we doing, dog? What are we doing? But it's just, but I don't blame Bryson. Bryson's a kid. He's 14. I blame the adults. So this was what Bryson did that on Saturday, right?
Yeah.
On
Yes,
Sunday. So you saw this shit as an adult. Like right now, there's a bobcat that roams our neighborhood. I know this one. I go out there smoking my porch, but I know I'm not gonna just let my baby boy go out there by himself. And I've warned my dog. I told Charlie, you keep fucking escaping if you want to. That bobcat take a bite out your ass. You gonna be you gonna learn. So the adult saw Bryson do this to other people's children who were in proper position and put a pilgrim that is 5'7" with one-on-one coverage with Bryson Wright. Just say you hate children. You taking the MFTK too seriously, dog. It's not even meant like that. Like, you left him alone. Like, Bryson just like, now the team that made the most sense was the Miami team. The Miami team said, you know what? Y'all might beat us. He's not, though. Man, they put 3 of them motherfuckers on Bryson at any given time. Bryson was like triple covered and everybody else started eating. But Bryson made his impact and felt as a safety. It's crazy because you start to realize, man, folks just hate, bruh. But like, I found this clip, but like and even in the comments, the people are like, oh my God, it's just flag football. We like, bitch, Google him. Like he does the same shit in tackle.
Yeah.
Like,
That's the sad part.
but I found this clip of this. I don't know what gangster this is, but gangster people say the funniest shit. You ever seen like a goon that's hilarious for no reason?
Like who? Like that Crip dude.
Yeah, like Crip Mac.
Yeah.
Like he'd be like, and that's on what was it? Was it 45th? Whatever the number is, he always just say it. Like I don't know who this person is. Oh my bad, hold on. But I gotta play because it summed up my feelings of what I've been talking about Bryson Wright for a whole fucking year. Like this is me about Bryson Wright to everybody.
How the fuck is you gonna tell me about some shit you ain't never seen, bitch ass nigga? You can miss me with the whole ass shenanigans, like wait. How do you know that people haven't seen it? That's my point. Well, hold up, but we all can agree. How the fuck is you gonna tell me about some shit you ain't never seen, bitch ass nigga? You can miss me with the whole ass
Shenanigans.
I love that part. That's the best part.
I was just there saying that shit. Shenanigans.
He had to brace himself
Like-
like speed bumping language.
like I'm telling people, like, yo, we got this super jet that ain't nobody ever seen before. And they like, man, he ain't that good, dog. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Like, bitch, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, so everybody called me. My friends from ESPN called me. Everybody, like, I got Pat. Called me like, we gotta let him chill out. I'm like, brother, this is the cool part, right? Bryson don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like, Bryson just did Bryson shit. He just made a catch. Saw Bryson saying it, just made a catch.
He made a horizontal catch.
Like, he's just
Doesn't
like,
even make any sense.
he's like, it's just what the fuck I do. I don't know why I do the things that I do. I just do them. Like, my boy Lenny posted the fact that he even attempted to do it. Like, I gotta know like, what the fuck is going through his. I'm gonna damn, I won't be there tomorrow. I just gotta ask, what the fuck is going through your mind, bro?
Superman.
Like, you saw 3 other children there, and you said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna jump behind this motherfucker and just stick my hand out, and maybe something good happen. Like, you know, like what do you do? Like, how do you time this shit? But I'm telling my friends, I'm like, hey man, we got this jit. And they're like, who you think? I said, man, Andre Johnson, Calvin Johnson. Come on, dog. I said, bro, I know what the fuck it sound like, but like, how you gonna tell me about some shit that you ain't never seen before? That's what I'm sitting there like mad at him. Like, no, I promise you, just listen. The only person who listened to me was this dude Harrison. And Harrison was just like, I've known you for 7 years. You ain't never talked about nobody like this before. He's like, that's what I'm just like, yo, like, if I tell you a jit nice, dog, the jit nice, dog. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you this straight up. This is why we had so much hate, and we united a community to come against us. And the call I had to take was, Bryson Wright is so good that grown men conspire to be mad and make up shit because he's just that good. Like, but if you want your child to get some good exposure on 7-on-7, hey, MFTK 7-on-7 high school tryouts, December 20th. I forgot when our middle school tryouts are, but shit. I always said, how good is Bryson Wright? He's so good that he can start his own 7-on-7 organization and basically finance it through his name, image, and likeness. So, had somebody ask me some dumbass shit. Do I think they should cap his? No, that motherfucker need to make every bit of penny. He worth every penny.
Right.
Like, and he's getting NIL the way that everybody talks about getting the NIL. But you know, hey, but like I said, it's hard to. How many times can you say, I ain't never seen that before, until you realize I ain't never seen that before? Stracadocious, I wish this were the case. Teddy P, I wish it was the case, dog. Jet raw, but he knows it's 7-on-7. Receivers know you can go for the ball and not. My brother in Christ, go look at his high school highlight film. He do all that shit in pads. Like, same shit. No care. No fucks given. Like, jumping and dunking. Like, like I said, bro, I tell you this much. I don't think a lot can happen between now and December 2027. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But maybe Florida State to do some good stuff. I hope so. I text I saw the catch and I text my guy D-Ray at Florida State. You know what I said? I said, please win. Please, guys. Please win, because I don't want him to go to Miami. I'm cool with him going to Ohio State, but I don't want to. I don't want that. He going to Florida. Fuck Florida. I don't want that smoke, dog. I don't want to have to play him, man.
Oh my God.
He has offers from LSU, Ohio State, Florida, Florida State, all the big top schools you can imagine. He has gotten an offer from, and hopefully, like James said, he can be in the same color uniform as that MFTK hat on James's head. But man, Bryson is fi, and like James always said, be fi is gonna be fi, man. Simple as that. Whew, man. That game was incredible, man. Can't believe I got to chopping up that video was just insane. Seeing all the people commented on it, and Patrick Mahomes. Just want to say again, Chad Ochocinco. I think Jimmy Smith recently said something about it too. Adam Schefter. The list goes on and on and on. Bijan Robinson. Whew. But man, class of 2020.
Imagine driving, right? And having no fucking idea what's going on. I don't know why everybody, like, even the track coach at Florida State was just like, hey, that's your boy, right? And I'm like, yeah. I mean, he played in the game. I guess he did some good shit, huh? And it was just like, huh? How can you be so nonchalant about this?
It looked like he was laying flat. Oh man.
That's honestly not even the most impressive part of it. Like, I like the catch that he made, like, behind, like, over the shoulder, like, behind the back. Like, well, I don't know the West way, but he wasn't looking at it. He just caught it. The guy was in front of him. Or when he was in the back of the end zone and he didn't jump.
Oh yeah, that one's on.
Like, I'm just like,
Didn't even jump.
can I vent though? Because this is my show.
Sure.
This is why the fuck I'm mad at Domo. like just real talk. So Bryson is signed the battle, right? And I'm mad at Kobe too. Is that so? You could have waited a fuck. Imagine if you would have waited 1 week. Now you could have just went the price of. Oh yeah, you could have hit him with the Marlowe. By the way, price of a brick just went up. Like, you're everywhere right now. Like, I told Denny last week that he was like, well, you know, they could pay an influencer, and the influencer. I said, dog, you're talking about a fucking influencer that can hoop. That's what Bryson is. But everybody's now saying he's the LeBron James. He could be the LeBron James of the NFL.
Wow.
And I said this shit last year. Like, he could legit, like, the NFL will make it to where the Jags get the number 1 overall pick. Like, they would have to do this shit. Yeah. Akron's about 30 minutes from Cleveland. St. Augustine's about 30 minutes from the Jag Stadium. Like, it's a lot of similarities here that we could do with these different things, but Bryson is it. But Bryson, I was going to front the money to make sure Bryson was signed to Domo. And I just got my money on the back end. Like, imagine Domo's logo on ABC, because that's where the championship was played. It was on American Broadcast Company. At ESPN, it's all over. And, like, he had his Nike uniform on, but you know what his undershirt said? Battle. You know what his glove said? Battle. You know what his cleats said? Battle. Like it was just like I was just sitting there like, oh man. And the only thing I was like, that was I thought about that, but then I also thought about I said, hey man, before you do something, I said, just can you call me before you about to do some dumb shit? He's like, what you mean? Like we could have done a rollout or something. Just be like, coach, man, I feel stupid today. Like I'm finna go dumb. I'm finna just go harm. Like I'm gonna go harm other people's children. And I'd have been like, all right, cool. Let's make sure we have a rollout prepared. But then he just goes out and just does shit. But anyways, man, he's dope.
Sky is the limit for B5, man. And whew, I saw that LeBron James comparison. I think OT7 reposted it, but yeah, it's definitely real. It's definitely real out here. Now that we've talked about the flag football side of the NFL, let's get into some training camp dates for the veterans. So this is a list of the veteran report dates for training camp. The Chargers kicked this thing off for the NFL with their veterans reporting on July 16th, the Lions as well on July 19th, and then today, the Cowboys and Chiefs had their veteran report to training camp, but a majority of the league will start tomorrow with that veteran report date. You can see right there. And then the following day, the Falcons and the Steelers will have their veterans report. So if your team is on this list, make sure to check which date their training camp starts for their veterans. And speaking of training camp, James, we have to discuss the recent Jerry Jones video that's been circulating the internet
Oh Lord.
for the typical, yes, the typical
Is it worse
wrong
than the
reasons.
last one?
I don't. Which last one are you referring to? The Jamie Foxx video or after
Yeah.
that? Oh, no, it can't be that bad. It's not that. Well, actually, it's almost as bad as that. I would say so. Yeah, I would say so. So, Cowboys owner Jerry Jones took a shot at Micah Parsons and Dak Prescott in a recent interview, and let's just say it caught the attention of a future Hall of Famer and somebody else as well. But don't take my word for it. Let's dive into what Gerald had to say about these two players on his team.
Just because we sign him doesn't mean we're going to have him. He was hurt 6 games last year. Seriously. We've signed, I remember signing a player for the highest paid at the position in the league, and he got knocked out 2/3 of the year, Dak Prescott. So there's a lot of things you can think about when you, just as the player does, when you're thinking about committing and guaranteeing money.
So the first reference was Micah Parsons, and obviously he did mention Dak Prescott as well. The two star players for America's team, I might add. And we can see right here that J.J. Watt took to the internet and said, quote, anytime you can publicly take a dig at your star quarterback and your star pass rusher simultaneously right before the season begins, you just got to take it. Nothing makes guys want to fight for you more than hearing how upset you are that they got hurt while fighting for you. And Micah Parsons, you can see in that top left corner, reposted JJ Watt's quote tweet. He has seen the tweet, and I just want to let you guys know that if you guys peep that video while Jerry was talking, it did say training camp 2025. So Jerry Jones did say this at one of the most pivotal points in the NFL offseason. So, James, you asked if this was worse than the Jamie Foxx video, and that's why I said it almost is, because, man, this is just horrible timing. Horrible timing. Is Gerald off his rocker for this one, man? That's my question to you.
All right. So at a certain point, like Jerry Jones's demeanor doesn't bother me at all. This is Jerry. Like he does this shit. Like this is the same man who knew how big his running back's dick was. Like that's wild.
Gross.
Not supposed to know these things. So we know he's gonna say the quiet out loud. Like if he were lying, I'd have more of a problem with it. But he's telling the truth. Should he have done it? Probably not. He's a billionaire. He writes the checks. You knew how Jerry was before you re-signed. So, like, I don't want to hear that shit, Micah. Like, you knew Jerry wasn't shit yesterday. He ain't gonna be shit tomorrow, and he damn sure ain't shit today. Yeah, but that shit still is funny though.
I never liked Dak anyway.
Yeah, and Dak is ass. Like Dak ain't got no reason to be mad.
Yeah. Dak, I don't know
Was
how
Dak
you
still the highest paid quarterback? Ain't did shit.
For real, that man got off.
Exactly. Well, MFTK, MFTM, or MOS, what's it? MFTP, man, the Parsons, or MFMP. There we go. Like in your feelings. Old people say wild shit all the time, and Jerry's more functional than most old people his age. Like he still got it.
We're gonna go from America's team.
Look at what I just sent you, Miles.
We're gonna go from America's team to a team that has been in the media this offseason so many times, and that is the one, the only, Ohio's own Cincinnati Bengals. So there's been some more insight regarding that Shamar Stewart contract situation. So the Bengals executive, Duke Tobin, said this about Shamar Stewart, who is still, yes, unsigned. Quote, he needs to be here. I would encourage him to be here. He's listened to the advice he's paying for from his agents. I don't understand the advice. We're treating him fairly. Shaking my head. And then the Bengals owner, Mike Brown, explained that the holdup in getting Shamar Stewart isn't about money, but rather about contract guarantees in extreme disciplinary scenarios, which is about money. Stewart's
It's not about the money, but it's about the money.
Exactly. Stewart's agent is pushing for the deal to remain fully guaranteed since he is their first round pick. Even if Stewart were to commit a serious violation, something hypothetically as severe as going to prison, Brown noted that while he doesn't believe that will ever happen, it's the sticking point that's delaying the deal. And this is per Ari Meirov. But don't take my word for it. There's a video that Ari posted of the Bengals owner, Mike Brown, explaining the situation in his own words. So we're going to take a deep dive into this video, and please let us know in the comments what you think of Brown's rhetoric towards Mr. Stewart.
Does this one feel unique?
This one is surprising. I hesitate to get into the detail, but basically it turns on whether out years are guaranteed if he gets involved in conduct detrimental to football. Well, what does that mean? Detrimental to football in recent years has been violence to women. That's about the one that comes to mind. There are others probably, but that's the one that I think of. Well, if we get a player who gets involved in something like that or does something that is just unacceptable, guess what? I don't want to pay him. I really don't. If he's sitting in jail, I don't think I ought to be paying him. And so we say that if he got involved in conduct detrimental, we'd have the right to terminate the guaranteed part for the back years. He says, or his agent says, oh no, you can terminate the guaranteed part only for the remaining part of the year in which the event occurs. Oddly, something like this has never occurred in my memory with us.
Let's just stop it right there. Let's just stop it right there. Because this dude, man,
Jesus.
this dude is about to piss me off.
Why don't they ever hire people who are good at speaking to just deliver the message?
Well, the problem is they want to hear the owner. They want to hear the guy who's writing the check. I want to hear, like,
this man could barely open his mouth wide enough to eat a pancake, and they need him to talk.
See, this is what I always tell people. People think I'm wrong, right? When I say, I want you to write this down. Like, write it down. Then I want you to read it out loud to yourself before you say it to other people. Like, I hate using terminology like this because I think it gets thrown around way too frivolously. Like racism and shit like that. But like, are you listening to yourself? Like, I just don't think it's fair that I pay a player, and what if he gets in trouble? What if he beats some girl? I don't want to pay the guy. No, it's never happened before, but it could. Why could it? You did a whole background investigation on him. You would know if this is particularly in him. Like, no other NFL owner is really worried about this, but you are. You know what you shouldn't do? If you're really worried about him all of a sudden becoming a turd, why draft him?
Right.
Like, you were actually making sense until you let it all hang out. I don't want to have to pay somebody that just nah. It's never happened before, but it could.
I would like to also add right quick, James, if you're wondering if Shemar Stewart has been in any trouble before, there is no credible report indicating that Shemar Stewart has ever been arrested or had any trouble with the law.
Of course.
Like, again, just Shamar's like, I'm not. Here's the crazy part. When people are like, just sign the paper, just sign it. They're not trying to get him. Newsflash. They're not going to use that clause if they need to on him beating a girl or him being a nut ass freak bull. They're going to try to use it on the most absurd thing.
Right.
And technically, he's not paying his agent anything. His agent doesn't get paid until he gets paid. They are really going to always try to pitch you against a player. Like, no matter what, there is no way you can, like, be pro owner, be pro Mr. Burns in this situation.
I don't know why, but the audience always choose, not our audience, but the fans usually choose to go, pro.
Because
CO.
People are jealous. You have more in common with you're closer to the millionaire. We can't fathom what it's like to be a billionaire.
Right.
Like, we don't even know what it feels like. But hell, this man can't even enjoy his money. At least Jerry is fun.
Yeah, that guy.
I want to, outside of being afraid that Jerry's going to want to see my penis, it seems like a really good time with Jerry.
I mean, he's kind of like the devil.
But this guy right here doesn't look like
a less fun devil.
He definitely looks like he put cinnamon in his applesauce. And that's just like that, and that's a little too spicy for him. Just I don't know, man. It's just something like he's definitely on prune juice to keep himself regular, which is nothing wrong with that. You don't want to be backed up, but I don't get it, dog.
So some more Bengals news have made the internet, but for many people, this may have gone under the radar. So the Bengals' second round pick, linebacker Demetrius Knight Jr., have agreed to a 4-year rookie deal with nearly 80% fully guaranteed at its signing.
Okay,
It's the first time in NFL history that the 49th pick has had guarantees in year 4, with Cincinnati's rookies reporting to camp today. So this was July 19th. This is the rookies. I want to advise you guys, not the veterans. Standout linebacker out of South Carolina is now officially under contract and ready to go.
Please explain, James, because I'm confused.
Brother.
There's nothing to explain.
I don't get it.
He's signed like the fucking it almost had me excited. I'm like, yeah, we gotta. It's not fully guaranteed. Like, who cares? It's 80% guaranteed. Like, I just like the Bengals said, you know what? We're gonna change our ways. We don't like the way we treat our current players. So we're gonna do something that we've not, you know what? We're gonna join in the fun with the rest of the league. But we can't go all the way in. We can't go in the deep end. Just give them 80% and just say, hey, we're good. We're good. That 20% was gonna kill us. Like the 20%, like, come on, dog. Like the money is, bro, who fucking cares? Like you gotta pay. You literally have to, there is a minimum that you have to spend. You're not gonna get any you don't get rollover cap. Like, I don't know, dog.
Has never been done before, right?
The way that they're
for a second round 40.
Just give them 100% or just say no. Sign the goddamn deal. It's tough, man.
Hold up. I'm sorry, James. We're gonna have to put a pin in this conversation. You know how we like to do our BS or bussin' segment.
Mm-hmm.
What is this that I see in the comments?
So shout out to my guy David. David's high right now.
That's
wait. I thought I read this wrong, but you on the Summer Jam screen now, David.
Now you read it right, man.
You know what?
He's high right now.
Okay, got you.
Anything tastes like a lot of shit tastes amazing when you're fucking high. Like
he's toasted. He just put that together now.
Like what was it the other day? Hey, I was so high the other day. So he had some chicken wings. This is a Chinese joint that's amazing. Like up the street, and I had just got a fresh bottle of soy sauce, and I was just taking a wing. It was dry fried wings, and I just dropped. I just popped hit it with the soy sauce.
That's not what it's for.
And next thing you know, man, I ate 4 whole wings, like in less than a minute. Like just
you chose the highest sodium.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was awful for me. Like I could have died. But it was delicious though. Like, I ain't never did no. But the only reason that is the white coming out of David. But cool as shit. But you know, have you ever seen The Last Men in Black, Jada?
Yeah, great series. Great series.
You know the end of it, he got the apple pie with the slice of cheese, cheddar on it. I've never had it before, but it's a white people thing.
That's a real.
Yeah, it's a real thing. Look it up. Apple pie with a slice of cheddar cheese on it.
Get out of here, bucko. That's crazy.
I just gotta but when you get some good stuff, man, like the cravings are like the hunger that you have is just, it's wild, man. It's amazing. Like, yeah, I like apple pie. I love apple pie.
Yeah. Then you put cheese on it and ruin it.
I love cheddar cheese. I'd be damned if I'm eating apple pie and cheddar cheese together, though.
I will fight to keep those things separate.
A cheese sandwich and then have an apple pie for dessert. But I would not mix the two. They would not touch.
That would be segregation.
Andre put James' ass was in a stroke territory after eating the wings. Hey, man. Hey, bro, them shits was good. I think I also had the teriyaki chicken skewers. And what was fucked up about that, you're right, I did have them. What was fucked up about that is he was skimping on the teriyaki sauce. So the chicken was dry. And so when you like anybody, so you already have the dry mouth trying to eat some goddamn wings. The chicken almost died. Had to go find some water, to wash it down.
But damn, do I love
Wings are amazing. Like whoever, I know it's a black guy, but whoever was the person that decided, man, those legs, those wings right there deserve to be marinated and tossed.
Buffalo. Freaking Zaxby's doing lemon pepper now. Did you try it?
No, I'm afraid to.
Yeah,
but
me too.
Remember we did a year ago. We did the guy who invented the buffalo wing.
Yeah,
it was a black, and it was a black man.
Guy,
It was stolen by a white guy.
It was.
Every time we get some, why can't y'all just build your own shit? Because they steal it. Every time we get something good, they take it from us.
Locked down. Damn.
But, shout out to Wingstop though. $20 you can get 20 wings at Wingstop. Yeah, found that out the other day. But yeah,
it's a shame that's a deal now.
Yeah, I remember a time when you could have $1 and you can get 4 wings for $1.
Right,
like Buffalo Wild Wings. 25-cent wing
Tuesdays, double the Tuesdays.
25-cent wing Tuesdays, man. It was amazing.
I swear that kept me in Jacksonville. Like, what they giving out?
No, that was Wild Wings Cafe that we would go to.
Oh, okay, that's right.
And then they had the what's the shit that with the big ass rim? It's not a martini. They had the martinis, and you could get buy one get one free. And I told the dude like, "Hey, you got to bring it to me in a regular ass cup." And it was like, "What you mean?" I said, "Man, I ain't put my lips on that big ass saucer. What I look like, man? You don't put that shit in a goddamn cup and bring it to me." People think I'm weird, but like I said, man, you over here. Like you should not be drinking out of it like that. You get you a cup, put it in a regular ass cup, and you okay. Myrtle Ave at the window, James back in. Oh, I would say shit, bro. You ain't finna get me on Myrtle Ave for no 50-cent wings. I'd rather pay full price. I ain't finna get me. You got me looking like a whole lick out there. Like, we know he's not from here. But nah.
Moving on in our NFL segment, we're going to talk about some second rounders who have secured a fully guaranteed rookie deal. So let's dive into the Chicago Bears wide receiver Luther Burden the third. He was their second round pick, and he signed a fully guaranteed $10.965 million contract on July 18th, marking the first time in NFL history that the 39th pick has secured a fully guaranteed deal. Huge shout out to his agency, Win Sports Group, and to Burden for making history, becoming the first 39th pick to secure a fully guaranteed deal. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. Our second player of interest is New Orleans Saints quarterback Tyler Shuck. They reached an agreement on July 19th for a fully guaranteed $10.795 million contract, and he is with Rock Nation Sports. He was the 40th pick in this year's draft, and from this post, he was the last player selected in the 2025 draft to secure a fully guaranteed deal. So, man, James, we got more players getting that fully guaranteed second round deals coming after the Jaden Higgins deal. And it looks like people are getting that guaranteed money. Some people, like Mr. Besh, did not, however, get that money. But hey, man, we just got 2 other examples of them getting that guaranteed bread. Do you think this is going to ramp up in the future for second rounders to come?
Yeah, I think eventually this will be. I really believe in a world where they're just not gonna do it. They're not gonna sign these bullshit deals. and they're going to make it guaranteed. But Luther Burden is a guy that was one of the top wide receivers coming out in his class. I would have thought he would have been an like if you would have projected him, you would have projected him to be like a number one. I'm not number one, first round pick. But I think that's a good deal for them.
Yep, a good deal as well. And shout out to them boys for getting that fully guaranteed contract while being in the second round, man. Continue to pave the way and make history. Although we have been talking about contracts, our Money Moves segment of today does not belong to a rookie, but belongs to right tackle Zach Tom. So Zach Tom of the Packers reached an agreement on a 4-year, $88 million extension. So Tom received a $30.2 million signing bonus. And this is why he earned the Money Move segment of the day, because this signing bonus is the largest in NFL history for an interior offensive lineman. Get your bread, man. Get your bread. And $30.2 million signing bonus, man.
That make you change your life for the better. You see Jesus, just like Travis's old lady.
Oh no. Oh no. We're not okay. Oh no.
You saw what she came out and said why she posted it, right?
I didn't. Oh, she did. I did not see that. I didn't want to put it in the notes.
She changed her life once this happened. Like she's like, the person that she is now is completely different than the person she was 6 months ago. And I'm like, no shit. You married a guy who just got $20 million deposited into his bank account.
Right.
And you know that's that half of that is yours. Like she probably, as soon as he signed that, she heard Rick Ross in the head, God did.
Yeah, I didn't want to include that in the notes because I really didn't. I didn't know the story behind it, but obviously the optics of it with training camp starting this week, just bad timing. Just bad timing. That's all I can say on that one. But let's get into some AFC talk with the Steelers. James, the Steelers have gotten some new throwback threads, and I want to hear your opinion on these uniforms right here. So these are their new throwback uniforms. You can see the majority of it is yellow, and with that yellow helmet as well. And you have some khaki beige pants as well with them. So, James, the question I'm going to pose to you is, which one of these throwback jerseys do you prefer? The first or the second or neither? Because I have a feeling it's going to be neither.
Neither, but one looks like one looks like what the Bengals owner thinks all black players are. It is ironic Ben Roethlisberger is in that because, he probably should. He been strong-armed the pussy out of somebody. So, but if I had to pick one to left, but I don't want either one of those, I'm not wearing that shit. I look like I'm doing jail in the 30s. Like we're on a chain gang. Like,
man, they know that shit.
Like, imagine. Oh, so the crazy part is, I don't even know, JD, you can fathom this time if you've ever worn a jersey, but I grew up in a time where throwback jerseys were in. You wore an oversized jersey with the guy, like you even threw on a rugby. There's no way I'm wearing any one of those jerseys anywhere. Like how do you even get fly with that? Like, you wear some black jeans? Nah, not gonna work.
No, there's no
way to make that. There's no way to make that. No way to make that fly. Even my black and yellow Jordan 1s wouldn't even take that to the next level.
Wouldn't wear that.
Whew, but man, those uniforms are a sight to see, for lack of better words. But man, speaking of some NFL franchises, man, the Philadelphia Eagles got their 2025 Super Bowl rings, and these are much better than the Steelers throwback uniforms. So we got some pictures right here, and then we got a video of the ring as well. Man, looking nice, looking nice. This is the front view of the ring right here. These are the side profiles. It has the score of Super Bowl LIX on there right here.
That's not even fair. That makes the game look close.
Yeah, that game was awful. It was an awful game. It was awful. Whew. Then we got this view right here of
That's
the
inside. Okay.
this is inside of the ring on the left, and right there on the right you see the wings pop out, and it says you can't be great without the greatness of others. And we got a video of the wings of the ring getting popped out in a video. I got it. Let me see if I can pull it up right here while I pull up the video of the ring. James, did you see that Gilly got a Super Bowl ring from the Eagles? Did you see that on your timeline?
No.
Yep, he did. He did get a ring, man. He did. But yeah. So while
Hey man, good for him. He earned it.
he did earn it. He did earn it. I'm just trying to find the video of them popping the wings. Okay, I got it right here. So I'm going to share it with you guys. My bad, y'all. Had y'all waiting. So this is the view of that ring.
Oh, you push a button.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, man.
Clean. What else?
That is nice.
Like I was wondering if this was going to be a drop top ring. You know, like they've been having a ring. Ohio State's is a thing like that where the top opens up.
Oh, that's cool.
I just think the more things you have like that, the more. I just feel like you could just mess it up.
It's kind of gaudy now. It's like it doesn't. Yeah. It's not for wearing anymore.
No. This is all about getting you robbed, or attention. Like I wouldn't. Just don't rock your jewelry. Like, don't wear this until like 10 years. Like, believe it or not, like not even special occasions. Unless you have security.
I mean, where would you wear it anyway? You'd only wear it at
where you want to be seen. Like, because it's not like, I'm low key, but you got all your jewelry on. No, you're not. You're not low key.
People hate when politics are brought up in sports conversation, but since the beginning of time, they've been hand in hand going back to the gladiator days, and even now, because President Trump has spoken, calling for the Commanders to revert to their former name, the Redskins. So he made this comment about the Commanders. Quote, the Washington whatevers, I'm sorry, should immediately change their name back to the Washington Redskins football team. There is a big clamoring for this. Likewise, the Cleveland Indians, one of the 6 original baseball teams with a storied past, are great Indian people in massive numbers want this to happen. Their heritage and prestige is systematically being taken away from them. Times are different now than they were 3 or 4 years ago. We are a country of passion and common sense. Owners get it done. And Trump did mention that he would halt the progress of the new Commander Stadium if they did not change their name back to the Redskins. So if you guys
That's really ironic coming from 4-5.
He's commanding us to be racist.
No. 12 years ago, presidents should not be telling the Washington Redskins to change their name. Our country has far bigger problems. Focus on them, not nonsense. 9:09 a.m., October 8th, 2013. Donald J. Trump.
So this is what I was referring to when I mentioned the stadium. I may put a restriction on them, the Commanders, that if they don't change the name back to the Redskins and get rid of the ridiculous moniker, I won't make a deal for them to build a stadium in Washington. The team would be much more valuable and the deal would be more exciting for everyone. And he mentioned Cleveland with the Indians. He calls out the owner of the Cleveland baseball team, saying that the owner of the Cleveland baseball team, Matt Dolan, who is very political, has lost 3 elections in a row because of that ridiculous name change. What he doesn't understand is that if he changed the name back to the Cleveland Indians, he might actually win an election. Indians are being treated very unfairly. Make Indians great again, nigga.
Oh my god.
Right.
Man,
my dog is like, again, it's people gonna take this all kinds of kind of way. This is not an endorsement or against, but I fucks with him, dog. Like he's troll, like he is the ultimate troll.
He's funny if you knew he was trolling the whole time. If he didn't have these serious implications.
Like yeah, but I just look at it like, you know what? But what makes it crazier is he doing all this stone sober.
Right.
Stone sober, dog. Like, wow. Like you said that. You ain't high. You're not drunk. That's crazy.
Who writes it?
But the craziest part is he don't understand fucking civics. That's between Washington, D.C. has a fucking mayor. Like the president doesn't get to choose that. Like the president is not the king of Washington, D.C., the governor of Washington, D.C. And if it was, it's the same thing that Donna Deegan here in Jacksonville realized. Do you want to be responsible for losing $500 million in taxable revenue and money spent in your city because you're making something political that has no need to be made political? That is fucking not a good deal. That is career suicide. But all that shit is still wild. Go up real quick, JD. We're gonna go like reset real quick. My guy put I didn't think the white man was gonna say MFTK on TV. It was glorious. Hearing the old white. I wish you would have put foundation on it because that's what I told them. But the fact that he said MFTK on TV.
He forgot the foundation.
Yeah. Well, he was just like, this goes to support his nonprofit MFTK.
Okay, at least.
And it was just like MFTK is like, what does MFTK stand for? I want him to say it with his chest. So hopefully we'll be able to say this in Tallahassee. I love it. I wanted people to say MFTK on NFL Network. I will get my justice. But that was kind of funny though.
Let's get into some retirement news, James. Phillip Rivers announced that he's retiring from the NFL as a Charger.
He wasn't already retired?
I guess they just, like Ndamukong Suh recently came out and announced his retirement, but they haven't played in some seasons, also with Phillip Rivers as well. Just want to read you some of his stats. He played 244 games, had a completion percentage of 64.9%, 63,440 passing yards, 421 touchdowns, 209 interceptions, was selected to 8 Pro Bowls, won the NFL Comeback Player of the Year, and he's in the top 10 all-time for passing yards and touchdowns in NFL history. And he's one of only a few quarterbacks that throw for 4,000 yards in at least 10 different NFL seasons. So Rivers never missed a regular season start from 2006 to 2020. And he has he has some seeds, man. He has some seeds.
A lot of kids.
He got his own flag football team for sure. But shout out to Mr. Rivers on retiring, and whew, what a career, man. What a career.
So kind of weird. I like him. How are we doing this? Imagine me making a whole graphic telling my ex, I haven't been around for 5 years, but
That's the best way. I've never heard it described like that, Miles. That is great. Imagine like my dad finally coming up and saying, got divorced. Took 40 years, but no, divorced finally. Like, you gotta love the randomness of sports. But I guess, sometimes you get cut or they don't resign you. You come back and they sign you for a day. And you can retire as
for the team you want.
But I just personally thought he had already been.
Yeah, we moved on.
Like, I mean, hell, it's about time for damn whatchamacallit to retire. It feels like Justin Herbert been over there just as long as you've been over there. So, like, yeah.
Now we have capped off our NFL segment. Let's get into our big Games BS segment for today. We're starting with very tragic news. If you grew up watching Cosby Show, if you enjoyed the Malcolm and Eddie Show, I'm sure if you guys were fans of those shows and many more television and movie programs, you heard of the tragic passing of actor and what I didn't know, bass player as well, Malcolm Jamal Warner. So, Cosby Show star Malcolm Jamal Warner, aka Theo Huxtable, died at the age of 54 years old. And TMZ reported that ABC News reported that Warner died of asphyxia after he was caught by a high current in the ocean while he was on a family vacation in Costa Rica. And his body was reportedly found yesterday afternoon. So his co-star on the Malcolm and Eddie show, Eddie Griffin, posted this photo on IG saying, quote, "My heart is heavy today for what the world lost was a father, a son, a poet, a musician, an actor, a teacher, a writer and director, a friend, a warrior that I had the pleasure of going to war against the Hollywood machine and sometimes with each other because that's what brothers do. But the love was and is always there. You've taught me so much, and I thank you. Rest well, my big little brother." Other stars have come out and shared their sentiments on social media. I've seen Tracy Ellis Ross and a number of other key figures in the acting game as well. But man, Black culture lost a real one today, man.
One, yeah, I thought it was. I was like, man, please don't let this be true. I don't want to lose Theo. He was a real actor. You ever real people who speak?
Oh, thespian.
They talk with distinction.
Yeah,
everything in their essence and every word has to be.
That's actually really good.
And that's kind of like how he was, and it would annoy me sometimes, but Malcolm and Eddie was a great show.
Y'all was out here watching Malcolm and Eddie for real?
Yeah, I love so part of it was Tallahassee didn't get UPN and WB at first. Gotcha. But we got commercials for UPN and WB. So I'm sitting here. Oh my God, where all these black shows, Jamie Foxx, all this stuff. So I go and you try to get the Wayans brothers. So you go in and I would visit my aunt and I get a chance to watch some of the stuff. And I don't know if it was good or if I just couldn't watch it when I was at home. We didn't have on demand then. So but they had reruns in the summertime, or especially networks that are trying to get their viewership up. But I didn't enjoy the Cosbys when I was growing up.
Oh, really?
I could not understand it because of the dysfunction in which I was used to. I couldn't. There was nothing similar to the Cosbys besides the Baileys to me. And then it was one day I was good and grown, and it was on TV. This is before he, they hit him with the whammy, and they was showing the commercials. And I'm like, yo, man, they got some real topics. This shit is very positive.
Yeah.
I knew I liked Felicia Rashad.
Oh yeah.
I knew that from jump. But that's why I'm still like, that's why I don't believe Cosby did it. I'm sorry if somebody did. But like, I liked Fat Albert. But come on, dog. He raped all them women and not Felicia Rashad. I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna do all of this, we're going for Felicia. So, but you got the rip current. But this is why I don't get my black ass in the ocean.
Yeah, me neither. And I could swim. I teach people to swim. I don't go in the ocean.
Hey, stay out the water. But did you see what I sent you, Miles?
Yo, and then what's his name?
And of course, black
Bert.
people.
You see Bert? Y'all gotta find a different emoji for water.
See.
Y'all can't.
Yeah. That's that one's been.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah,
that's like if you like say I want to eat some eggplant.
Yeah.
I can't put the eggplant emoji in there. Like, man, I'm about to eat this, and then like people gonna think weird shit. But you got it, Jaden? This is wild, man. This is like, shit. I don't even like pools. like that. Like
at first I was like, oh, she's undercut. But then I see it, I was like, I ain't worried.
Is that person in I don't even know if that person's in Jacksonville.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. RIP to my childhood staple. This is exactly why I'm offering swim classes for all ages. We don't teach swimming.
Yeah.
We focus on proper technique, water safety, endurance. It's so much deeper than just staying afloat. New classes start this week. Let's stop taking this lightly. Water safety is a must. It is never too late or too early to learn. Group sessions, only $25 per class. Yo, what a way to make a tragedy about you. Like, hey, man. Like, you could eat, like,
coral.
I guess the only thing,
and then she uses the squirt. I mean,
the water private. When I see that and I see private,
I ain't sending my kids there.
Book based on your ability. That seems like you only want to teach the adults. Like, that is maybe we could have held back on that, man.
I also get swim lessons. They are not that cheap.
No, I'm not doing shit for 20. Like, that's a child doing that.
In a
way. Yeah, she didn't read the room very well.
Yeah, that is just tacky, man. Just tacky. James, people say in the summertime, this time of the year is get your girl back season. Spin the
always
block.
Get your girl back season.
Always get your girl back season. Your words, not mine. Spin the block season. And this NBA star is doing such. Chris Paul, the 12-time All-Star, has agreed to a deal with the Los Angeles Clippers, going back to the franchise that he helped put on the map with Lob City, and for his likely final 21st NBA season. So,
how many seasons has LeBron played?
I thought they were the same draft class.
That's my point. Everybody says LeBron has only got the scoring title because of longevity. Why doesn't Chris Paul have it?
Double check to make sure.
But he is cold with the assist, but I still don't think he's even John Stockton-ish.
No, he's second all time. Yeah, he can't catch John Stockton. Mm-hmm.
John Stockton was just out that thing dialing it up.
So he signed a 1-year, $3.6 million contract to return to the Clippers, making this his final season for his homecoming. So, excuse me, he reunites with James Harden and Kawhi Leonard while also having to play with Bradley Beal and Ivica Zubac and John Collins as well, having this veteran presence another veteran for the Clippers. It's a scary sight, man. A scary, scary sight for that Western Conference that's already very, very elite. And man, the West is getting stronger and stronger by the day. And I'm happy to see if the Clippers can make something shake in that Western Conference, because I think they're probably going to be one of, or if not the best team in Cali this upcoming season. That's a strong take, but we will see how it plays out for sure.
Quick correction: LeBron had 2 years on him.
Okay.
Yep. So going from the NBA to a former NFL star who is now a media icon who took a major L. So Shannon Sharp recently settled the $50 million lawsuit with Gabriella Zuniga, the OnlyFans model who accused him of sexual assault. And she made this post saying, "Today, I have decided to retire from OnlyFans. Thank you for the incredible support you've shown me over the past year. This community has given me a life I could have never imagined. I'll still be active on social media and have several new projects in the works that I can't wait to share. I'm truly excited for this chapter. I love you all forever and ever." They settled the lawsuit with an undisclosed price, but man, Unc retired this OnlyFans model. She got him good, James. She got him good. What do you think the settlement amount was if she was seeking for 50 M's?
She didn't get 50. I know that.
Oh, for
He
sure.
doesn't have the deal. So I'm going to be honest with you. He probably gave her 10, 15. And when you shoot low, I mean, that's still a lot.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't think she got more than that. And I think this is the reason why. I feel bad for Unc because the only thing he did wrong was be a nut ass freak bull. And he got embarrassed. But anybody who knows male female interactions understands that this shit wasn't no, like, you can read it and see, like, this is what they do. They talk to each other really nasty,
Right.
and dirty. And this is why I hear and I listen, but I believe facts. And I feel bad for the women that are actually in situations, because this is going to make, I feel bad for women. It's so many good women are about to feel what good men have felt for the last couple of decades. Like, your sisters fucked the game up. And this is what I mean. Law is about precedent, right? You know, it's a lot more men are starting to win in family court, and they're starting to get more money. They're starting to get alimony, and women are getting mad. And, you know, this is the reason why. Like, why would you can trust me, get close to me. That's why all men says, man, I'll trust a killer whale with a seal before I trust a woman with my internal thoughts. If you watch the show enough, you know that ain't good. But, like, you know, the cool thing in all of this is, and a wild thing in all of this is that Shannon Sharp makes enough money to be able to do this and look the other way and just keep on going about his business. Whereas she, when she can no longer live the life, because she's gonna have to sit on the sideline for a couple of years to where we don't remember who she is, and she can go date a normal guy. But, like, right now, no celebrity or entertainer is going to touch her, no matter how nasty she is. Because remember, this is the chick that says, "I'm gonna eat your ass until you want to marry me." That's a lot of ass eating, man. That's a little terrifying. That's a little terrifying.
Yeah, man. Whew. A lot of people have been speculating the settlement amount anywhere from that $1 to $10 million price range. And Whew. Unk took a L, man. Unk definitely took an L.
That's why you can't, again, just don't even say he wouldn't have got that if he had got an old black woman. They just as bad too. Excuse me. What he should have went was to the Build a Bitch workshop in the DR, and he would have never had to worry about this shit. Just could have been that. Like I'm telling, at a certain point, I'm gonna be free game by big game. At a certain point, if you don't believe they're gonna shut the fuck up, you got money, you got a passport, go be a passport, bro. That way, nobody even understands the language. They only understand WhatsApp and cash. $40 is $40. Like, go do your dirt. Do your dirt over there. Or bring you one. Bring your one back. Be like R. Kelly, do you have your passport? Do you have your shots?
That is a funny classic video, man. Classic video. And speaking of classic, James, we're gonna finish off the show with this segment right here. We're gonna big up one of rap's most elite duos, the brothers of the Clips, man. So they released their album recently, Let God Sort Them Out, and they been doing some numbers. So Let God Sort Them Out is the #1 independent album, #1 vinyl album, and #4 Billboard 200, and they had 118,000 first week sales. Woo! Congrats to them. And then they debuted 6 songs on the Billboard Hot 100: Chains and Whips, So Be It, POV, Ace Trumpets, The Birds Don't Sing, and MTB TTF. James, did you get a chance to listen to Let God Sort Them Out, man?
I've listened to some of the stuff that they've posted. I was trying to figure out if it was Kendrick Lamar part or if it was Pusha T that said I will close your wait a minute. I will close your heaven for the hell of it, or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I saw Pusha T reciting it, but then somebody put it with Kendrick Lamar doing push-ups and shit or something like that. But it sounded like Pusha T. But I like it. The funniest thing about Clips, like again with Pusha T, they say Pusha T raps like he's somewhere in your house.
What is that?
like he's a villain, like the in a scary movie, he's in your house. Like just like go back and listen to his stuff. It's just like, and he would be like, wait a minute, he really is like why is he whispering so aggressively? But when I'm driving back and forth, I'll probably play it because when I'd say it's a major drug corridor anyway, so I need to feel like I'm selling dope or I'm moving weight when I'm driving, so it helps. But I like Clips. I've just never just been like, yo, I gotta bump Clips today. Like I just have to bump Clips today. But I do respect it, and I do. I like them. I do like them though.
No, the album was pretty good, man. I would say definitely one of the best rap albums of this year I've heard. Man, obviously that's So Be It, my favorite track. That beat is crazy. It sampled that Arabic song, and man, that beat goes hard. All the beats were produced by the one and only Pharrell, so I'm a huge Pharrell fan. So that was the best part of it, and man, they had some nice beats, some good features, and that intro track is very deep, man, especially if you lost your parents, because that's what they're referring to in the track, them losing their parents. And Malice, one half of the duo, said he walked in and he found both of his parents dead, and he had to tell the family. So he found the mom, he found the dad and the mom both dead, and he had to tell the family. And man, this album just starts off with that, goes off to the final track. A lot of storytelling, not too much coke rap though in this album, which was definitely a little different. There's still some references, but overall, man, they just flexing, man. They recorded this album, all of it, at the LV headquarters in Paris. So man, they were just they were just flexing the whole time. And hey, I would do the same thing if I was them, because man, they live in that different life. But huge shout out to the Clips, man, and continue to do their thing. And yep, #1 independent album, but Rock Nation is handling their distribution. So man, huge shout out to Virginia's own, man. Huge shout out to them. But that caps off our show today, James. Any last words to the fans as we conclude the evening edition of Big Games BS?
Now, make sure you guys go to mftkfoundation.com/donate. Let's try to get that last 4K in if we can. If you need a book bag, go to jamescolemangivesback.com, register. We got Tallahassee coming up. We got Jacksonville the week after that. Those are the main two things. Then we're going to be pushing heavy tailgate, all kinds of other stuff. Appreciate everybody for being here. Football season is, I think, 40 days away for FSU football, so not very far off. Yeah, that's basically that's all I got. Appreciate y'all chopping up with me. We will see you guys next time.